Just a little sprinkle of, just some of the herbs that you've already incorporated. Oops, I think my arm got in that one. Just a little bit of that. Okay, I think what is required right now is that I actually taste it before I actually serve it to anybody. So let me get a fork. Hi everyone, I'm Amy and we're in our little kitchen. Or I shouldn't say, well, it is Chris and I's little kitchen. Well, it's really my little kitchen because I do all the cooking in our family, for Chris and I, which I love. I have no problem doing that. I just love it. In fact, I was gone for a week visiting my daughter and her husband. Kind of did the whole kid thing. I celebrated one of my grandson, Josiah's first birthday. Then I took care of Ember, Bodie, and Radley. I got like a lot of grandkids I got to keep track of. So I watched Ember, Bodie, and Radley for a few days while Jer and Aj were out of town. And I thought, heck, let's do another spur of the moment road trip up to Spokane. I do not mind the 6-hour drive, really, seriously. But anyway, I don't know why I went on that tangent, but I did. And so here I am in my little kitchen. And this is why I did it. Because Chris misses me. I'm not sure if he misses me for me, but he definitely misses me for my cooking. Because when I'm away, I made just a turkey breast for him before I left so he could have some turkey sandwiches and stuff like that. Then he opens up a can of soup and adds a little extra turkey in there. So I don't know. I think he misses me more than my cooking, but it's awfully nice to, have that happen. But I got a lot of stuff here, don't I? So today in my little kitchen, we are making chicken salad. Tell you the truth, I really love chicken salad, but I don't make it often enough, and I'm really perplexed as to why. I have an inkling to really do a tea party for my daughter-in-laws and my 2 granddaughters, Ember and Lila. So I might invite them over, but then I feel bad because Isabel, I want her to come. So I'm like, oh, come on, let's just bring Mateo too. Anyway, chicken salad just reminds me of like tea parties, gathering together with some of your really great girlfriends, or you got graduation parties coming up. You've got family reunions or family get-togethers or summer picnics or summer outings. I mean, it's a really good kind of fun thing because you can put it in a lettuce cup. You can, if you chop up the chicken a little more fine instead of just bigger chunks, chicken salad sandwich. Or you can even just serve it in a bowl and you have like a little charcuterie board and you can serve it on really good crackers. And so chicken salad is very versatile. So that is what we are doing here today. So I'm just gonna go over my directions here because I always tell you guys my default here is I do the video, I try and do my best, but always follow the recipe because sometimes I miss something, sometimes I forget to add it, and it's right here in front of me, and so whatever. So anyway, I have about 4 chicken breasts here. You might only need 3, but I did 4. One of them or something's a little small. You just want anywhere around, I don't know, about 4 cups, 5 cups of chicken cut up, and depending on how big you want the chunks. I don't like them too big, but anyway. I've got some grapes here, so I'm going to do what do I have here? About 2 cups of grapes. We'll see what it looks like compared to the chicken. But this is a dish that you can make less of, make more of. It's just the ingredients that you really want to incorporate here. I got a little bit of celery because I love that crunch. Oh, I'll turn these off. I'm putting in there some chopped pecans here. And so I just toasted them a little bit because I just think toasting brings out so much more of the flavor of the nut. So once these cool down a little bit, I'll chop up those. Now for the dressing, if you don't like Greek yogurt or you don't have it, go ahead and use sour cream. But I have Greek yogurt. I love it. I love it for the tang. I have a little bit of mayo here. Some of the herb, because you know you need something to dress this up, is I am using dill and tarragon. I like the combination of them. Oh yeah. I love the combination of that, so we're doing that. I might dress up, you know, just sprinkle a little bit of chopped parsley on there. Because I'm using Greek yogurt and the mayo, I didn't want this too tart, so I am going to use a little bit of brown sugar. And the reason I like brown sugar, because it adds a little bit of sweetness to it and this rustic kind of sugary flavor to it. Whereas I think, for me anyway, the white sugar is a little bit too sweet. It adds a little bit too much sugar for me. So this is only what, maybe about a tablespoon of brown sugar, just enough to temper it. And then we're gonna juice and zest 1 lemon, or what did I say here? What did I say for you guys? Yeah, 1 small lemon, juiced and zest. I mean, I think that should be plenty. Oh, the one thing I wanted to say about the chicken is that I poached the chicken. If you want to roast your chicken breast, you can. It definitely does do a different kind of flavor. I think poached chicken really does well for this chicken salad recipe. So it's up to you, but I poached it. Poaching is really easy. You just want to cover your chicken in water. Make sure it's covered on the top of it. I added a little bit of salt to it to kind of help flavor the chicken, because you just don't want this bland chicken part of your chicken salad and this other stuff is just a coating for it. So I added salt to the water. I also added some crushed, about 6 cloves of crushed garlic, and I don't know, about 4 sprigs of thyme, just to kind of, you know, flavor that water, because that water is part of cooking your chicken. So hopefully the chicken will have a little bit of flavor to that. So anyway, before I get the chicken on this board, I'm gonna chop up the rest of this stuff. So here we go. We're just gonna chop up a little more dill. I don't know. I have at least a teaspoon, a couple teaspoons of dill, teaspoon of tarragon. Sometimes the herbs you got to be careful of, because, you know, they can be kind of potent. So we're just going to chop this up a little bit, and I'll add it to what I've already... Yeah, that's enough. Just a rough chop. It doesn't need to be fine. So we're just going to do that a little bit. And then I want at least about 2 cups of grapes. Lord willing, these grapes don't have seeds in them. If they have seeds in them, people, I'm in trouble. Because, to tell you the truth, when I bought them, I didn't even think of that. You can use green grapes with this too. I just like the purple because it adds a little color to it, but green grapes is fine too. Okay, let's see how much we have here. Because I think, as I mentioned before, I'm not sure what 2 cups or a little over 2 cups of sliced in half green. Oh yeah, no seeds. Oh good. Grapes look like. So I'm using a measuring cup. I have done so many recipes now, you guys. What I'm kind of sad about is I think I'm losing my flair for just winging it. I'm like, oh my gosh, wait a minute, I didn't measure that right. You know, when it comes to cooking, for the most part, you're gonna be fine. The only thing I can think of that you would overdo it is either a spice, an herb, or definitely salt. So, you know, if you want more or less grapes, add more or less grapes. So here we go. We're just slicing these up. Sorry, I probably should have had some of these pre-sliced, but I forgot. So if you don't mind, this is what I'm going to do. So yeah, I just have a tea party on my mind, you guys. I really want to do a tea party with my daughter-in-laws and my granddaughters. I think that would just be so fun. And I think having a tea party with my grandsons would be kind of fun too. I just don't think they would be quite into the formality of it. But with Mateo still being young, I think, well, I'll leave it up to Izzy. I'll leave it up to Izzy to let me know whether she wants to come or not. But I think Ember and Lila would love it, you know, having a little baby. Well, he's not a baby anymore, my goodness. It's about 1.5 years already. These grapes are kind of big, depending on what you get in your grocery store. I almost wish these grapes were a little bit smaller, so I think I may just add 2 cups. If they were a little bit smaller, I might have added 3. But I think for this one, I'm just going to add about 2. Okay, a few more. A few more here. And then celery's good because, you know, it just adds that little crunch to it. Okay, here we go. I'm almost there. And then how much celery did I say? You know, celery's up to you guys as well. Depending on the celery you have, smaller, bigger stalks. I'm going to do about 2. I'll see what it looks like. Okay, there we go. So I'm just going to dump this in this bowl over here. See this big bowl? Just in case it didn't show up in the video there. So, okay, I'm going to chop this. I don't know where my... And because I don't want big chunks, I'm going to chop this in half. I don't want huge celery, but enough to give it a little bit of crunch. So I would say a small dice. But if you like it bigger, do bigger. That's one thing I love about cooking. It's really about, see, that was 2 stalks. I think I need at least another one. That's one thing I love about cooking is that, you know, make it your own. If you want something else other than celery, just something that gives it a little bit of crunch. I got something else cooking in the... Boy, that's only 2? Well, I'll see if I add any more. I'll see what it looks like after, because that's 3 celery stalks. I'm going to save this one. Okay. Let me chop up my pecans before I get the chicken on here. Now, I toasted these pecans because I don't want to mince. I just want a rough chop. This too will add a crunch, but it'll add this nice roasted, earthy. Now, if you don't want nuts, don't add nuts to it. It's not going to make or break your chicken salad. I think it'll enhance it, but if you're allergic to nuts or just don't like pecan, walnuts will do well in this as well. Okay. And I don't know, this might be like a half a cup. Oh, man. You guys, roasted nuts. It's just the best. Okay. I think that's good. I'm going to just add that to my bowl here. Just adding this stuff to my bowl. All right. I don't know. I didn't roast any more than that, so that's going to have to be enough. So let's cut up the chicken. And I'm just gonna do chunks. Cut them up in chunks, but I don't want big, huge chunks. I want enough chicken. I mean, I want a bite-sized chicken that, you know, you get some other parts of the salad with the chicken. Not this big hunk of chicken and that's all you get. I know I took my glasses off, but that's okay. Sometimes I need them. Sometimes I get used to it. Okay. Now, if you guys don't mind, I may actually put this in a measuring cup. Because, like I said, I usually eyeball it, but I've been doing so many of these recipes now that I'm so used to having a recipe. It's like, whoa, wait a minute. I lost my winging it ability? What's wrong? So we're just going to cut this in large chunks. I tell you, I can smell that tarragon and dill. Lovely. I think it's going to work well in this chicken salad. And I have butter lettuce. If you want to do like smaller little chunks, you could do little endive cups or even romaine. If you get like baby romaine, that would go well with it too. Or just cut your chicken in smaller chunks for a chicken sandwich, I think. But I love poaching the chicken. I mean, obviously roasting will give you a different flavor. And okay, you can go ahead and use rotisserie chicken too, but I think if you just go to the store and poach your chicken and then just take the skin off of it, and you know, if you do it skin on, these were boneless, skinless chicken breasts. Okay, that's 2 cups. Okay, we're gonna add that to our bowl over here. So I don't know, I had 4 chicken breasts here. So when you think about it, that's probably, no, that would be right. So anyway. So I would definitely add 2 to what I have right here. 2 to 3 cups, 4 cups of chicken. And because this is all that I cooked up, that's all it's going to be in this chicken salad. Like I said, I don't want big, huge, even for a salad, I don't want big, huge pieces of the chicken. So yeah, I don't know, for this, I'm hoping that I have people waiting in the wing to want to try this. So, and when you're making chicken salad too, my recommendation would be make it ahead of time and then leave it in the fridge for at least an hour, but a couple hours is even better, because it gives the chicken a chance to absorb some of the flavors, the juiciness of the grapes, the pecans, and especially the dressing that you're gonna put and mix in with it, and the herbs, the tarragon and the dill. So that's what I would recommend. So, oh, guess who's joining me in this kitchen? Oh, she must have smelled chicken, and that's my dog, Daisy May. Oh, that silly dog. Silly, silly, silly. I am going to, I've got to find my zester here. Whoa. Look at that Daisy May. Okay, we're gonna set this aside. Let me get a big spoon here. I want to mix this in first. See if I need anything else. Oh no, I think this is well a good mix. 4 chicken breasts cut up. I think it's a good mix of grapes. You know, I might go ahead and just add the other celery in it because I have it here. No, I think I'm gonna leave this. So about 3 celeries. What did I have of the grapes? 2 cups of grapes. These were big grapes. I am personally going to go ahead and add in the herbs. So the herbs have a chance to kind of mingle with all of this before I add the dressing. So this is dill and tarragon. Here, let me get this out of the way. Oh yeah. Guys, this is smelling so good. Summer is here. Summer is happening. Okay. Now, if anything, I wish I probably would have added a few more pecans, but you know what? I think this will be good. So we're going to combine our mayo. I don't know, about 2/3 cup. Because the one thing I don't want is like a dry chicken salad. To tell you the truth, I'm already thinking I may need a little more. And this is about 1/2 cup of Greek yogurt. A little bit of brown sugar. And the reason I think I told you that is because brown sugar to me is not as sweet. It kind of gives this little caramely, rustic flavor to it, where I think white sugar is a little sweet. So then I'm just going to add in a little bit of salt, a little bit of lemon zest, I was going to add this whole lemon, but I've changed my mind. I think I'm only going to add in 1/2 of a small lemon juiced. I think a whole lemon will make it too tart. I think I can squeeze it. Hopefully no seeds will come out. Well, you know what? This is a good lemon. This is a juicy lemon. Sometimes those lemons can be hard and they're probably underripe and stuff. You could whisk this together, but I like to get every little bit off, people. Every little bit of what's stuck to this spoon here. Whoa. Just gonna mix this together. Like I said, if you don't have Greek yogurt, you don't like Greek yogurt, sour cream works well here too. Let me see. Okay, you know what? That little hint of brown sugar really helps. Very good. I love the Greek yogurt too. Okay, we got this done. Got this done. Let me get stuff out of the way. Okay. Okay. We're going to add this all in here. I know, I got the bowl in my face, right? Hello. That's what happens. That's what happens when you're short, people. I am. Oh, yeah. Just gonna stir this around, make sure it's well coated. Oh yeah, I love this amount of dressing. I don't know, to me, you just don't want a dry chicken salad. Yeah, this is just a perfect amount. I would not even add any more in there. Okay, you should really let this set for about an hour or two. But for the sake of me doing my little video, we'll probably eat it sooner, but I just want a taste of it. A little crunch of a celery and a grape. I'm going to add a little bit more salt to this. This is so good, so fresh. I'm a big fan of herbs. Definitely a couple of teaspoons of the dill and the tarragon. Perfect. Don't shy on that. Don't be shy on doing the herbs. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get some Bib lettuce. But because I want a little bit of green on here, I'm just going to do a little bit of parsley. But you know what? Why not just kind of sprinkle some of the herbs that are already incorporated in your chicken salad? So I'm just going to do a little more dill. A little more dill. Just kind of finely chop it up, just so, you know, you can dress up your chicken salad a little bit if you're going to serve it in little lettuce cups. A little bit of tarragon here. We're just going to do a rough chop. And I bought, I think it's called butter Bib lettuce. I thought that would be a nice accompaniment. Okay, I think that's enough. Is that enough? So good. Okay, let's just give this a little chop. Okay, now you're wondering why I have 3 plates. Well, I have people waiting on the wing for it. So.
And it looks really good. Delicious.
So this is what a butter Bib lettuce looks like. I mean, isn't it so cute? It's so cute. So what we're going to do here is just peel some leaves off. That might be enough. Make sure you dry it off. Just gave it a quick wash. Let me get some more paper towel. Okay. Whoa. Okay. So yeah, we're just gonna kind of put this on the plate here. Just dress it up a little bit. Oh, some herbs got on there. Okay. There we go. These are my garnishes. So we're just going to garnish this up a little bit. Oh, you guys, this tastes so good. And see how the purple grapes just add a little bit of color? Green grapes will work well too on this, but I just thought, whoops. Okay. Then let me just give this a little more chop. Just a little sprinkle of, just some of the herbs that you've already incorporated. Oops, I think my arm got in that one. Just a little bit of that. Okay, I think what is required right now is that I actually taste it before I actually serve it to anybody. So let me get a fork. Oh yeah. Like I said, I would probably recommend, refrigerating this for about an hour or two, a couple hours, just so it enhances more of the flavor, especially the herbs that are part of the chicken and the dressing. But yeah. Oh gosh. I love it. Poached chicken is the way to go. The herbs, a combination of dill and tarragon. Oh, love it. So, give my chicken salad a classic, because I think chicken salad is a classic. Give it a try over there at Amy Roloff's Little Kitchen. You'll find the recipe and this video. Go to my YouTube channel, subscribe. I would so love it. So, chicken salad today in Amy's Little Kitchen. So keep gathering around that table with family and friends.